Welcome, I'm Kjell-Olov and you're watching me learning Fusion 360. So I'm following this course on LinkedIn Learning called Autodesk Fusion 360 Designing for Wood, and it's a paid course. You can buy it yourself, and I'm not going to show anything from the course. I'm just going to show you what I learned while following this course. So let's continue from the last episode. I'm now going to try the Filat Tool, and it seems that I can't select one of these lines, but if I select the joint between this arc and this line, then I get a red line. That seems to be a fillet. So I click there, I left click there, and now I'm able to change. Okay, yeah, look, there's a little dot here. So this seems to be the center of the circle that defines this fillet. So I can move here, and this little dot here, the center point moves, and then I come to like some kind of boundary where this doesn't work anymore. I'm not exactly sure why it's there, but yeah, could be that if you add the fillet and make it so large that it totally removes this line, then it doesn't work anymore. Could it be that? Yeah, it could be that. Well, I'm only speculating, but it seems intuitive enough. I can draw that and add a fillet. Okay, so what we're going to try now is adding dimensions to this drawing. I just press enter there to end the Filat Tool. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Yeah, the course told me so. So now I'm going to start dimensioning this sketch. So adding dimensions seems to be this. You right click outside the sketch, you then get this menu, you go to sketch and sketch dimensions, and then we select the dimension we want to add. So I click there and I click there. No, yeah, it works. Okay, so it automatically, if I have the cursor here, then it automatically selects the height. If I go down here, then it takes a perpendicular distance between the points I selected. So, but I want this one. So I suppose I just click yes, and now I can set the dimensions here. So we're going to set, now I have to calculate, I'm using millimeters here. 32 inches are 320 divided by 4. It's 160, it's 80. 800 millimeters. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I definitely draw this in, I thought I'd draw this in centimeters, but I actually draw it in millimeters. And of course, the units are millimeters, so it's my mistake. So I'm going to solve this now. I'm going to pretend this is centimeters. So I press Ctrl Z, and then I zoom in. So I use the Apple mouse, and can, yeah, okay, this is interesting. It's scrolling wherever I place the cursor, and I use the Apple mouse scroll wheel, which is a touch wheel here. It zooms where the cursor is. That's good to know. So that's great. I suppose I can pan by click and select, and now I left click and hold to drag it around, and what should I, yeah, I just click again and it goes out of that mode. So can I double click here? Yeah. So I'm going to pretend this is centimeters, so this is 80 then. I wonder what happens if I just edit here. What happens if I change to centimeters? Ah, great. It doesn't change the scale or anything, it just changed the measurements. So now I'm working in centimeters. Yeah, 8 centimeters. That didn't help. Okay, just have to live with that, I suppose. Go back to millimeters. Yeah, okay, so it remembers, it keeps the dimensions. So it rescales. I can't seem to change the... It doesn't seem I can change my mind and say, oh, by the way, any value I've entered here is now actually in centimeters, which actually remembers that I entered them in millimeters. So if I change to centimeters, it just recalculates everything. Okay, you have to live with that. We're going to make a very small chair. So I suppose that's okay. So what we can do now when we enter this, actually this is now a constraint. So if I click and drag this point, it will not allow me to change that. So I can move this point this direction, but I can't move it up and down. So this is a constraint. That's great. That's great. That's exactly what we want. So by doing this, I can now tell Fusion 360 that the height should be 80, in this case millimeters, but anyhow, and it will adhere to that constraint. So yeah, great. And we can window select. That seems to have selected everything. No, it selected these two. So what happens if I do like this? Then I get this line and this arc. So how does this work? Okay, so everything that's completely inside the window is selected. So now I got only that point. If I want both points, I have to do like that. If I want the whole leg, I can do like that. And what happens now? Yeah, move that. Behaves a little strange. Seems it doesn't want to go back. I have to click and drag again. I don't know if that's a quirk of my Mac. I can only move it in one direction. Well, maybe that's by design. So now let's add some more constraints. For example, we want both these lines to be on the same height. that is resting on the floor, so to speak. So then we use this palette, and let's see, which one should I select? Collinear. Okay, so I select this one, and then I command select the other one, and then I get both, and I can say, no, I can't. Okay, let's figure out how this works. Aha! Oh, Jesus. Okay. I intuitively expected that this whole entry was one unit, but that doesn't work. You have to click the little icon here. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, okay. So many things to understand in this user interface. Anywho, so now I clicked collinear, and I suppose I can then click this one and this one, and then I suppose you end this by clicking there again. That seems to be the way to do it. Okay. So to add a constraint, you click the icon, and then you click the items you want to be constrained, and then you click the icon again. That's not anything that I'm used to from using like programming tools or Word or Excel or any other editor. So yeah, that was an obstacle to get used to, but now I seem to... No, I'm still in the constraint mode, am I not? Cursor seems to indicate that I'm still in this mode, so maybe if I click here, okay. So I click outside, and now I'm out of this mode, so it's not clicking this icon a second time that ends the mode. Oh, what happened now? Look, I didn't even click. Okay, maybe there's some logic to this, I don't know. Anyhow, I click there. That was strange. The cursor seemed to... Yeah. Okay. Let's leave that for now. Now I have this little symbol here. Oh, I can't click that one. Maybe escape. Yeah. Escape seems to be the rescue. So now I'm out in normal mode, or whatever you can call it. Now I can click this little icon I got here, and that's a sketch geometry constraint, and yeah, I get both at the same time. So that's logical. So the final thing we should do now is just to adjust this one. I do my own adjustments here. I'm just dragging up and down. I left click and drag, and then I can change the... Yeah, look, there's the center point of this arc there, and here's up there is the center point of the circle making up this arc. So I wonder what... Look, there's a circle down here too. I wonder what that is. Ah, yeah. Okay, now I see. Because this arc is attached to this one. If I change this one, of course I'm changing this one too. So yeah, that's logical. So, okay. Let's make, I don't know. This chair is strange as it is. Let's settle for that. And now for some reason I need to do stop sketch. So I'm kind of in a meta mode all the time here in the sketch, and to go out of that I press stop sketch, and now I'm back. But I'm still able to sketch. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm just conveying the confusion. So maybe if you're confused like I am, you can sympathize, or you can at least understand that I sympathize with you. So yeah, okay, let's take further edits in the next video episode.
If you like my videos, feel free to do nothing.
Just grab a cup of coffee
and enjoy.